Are you ready?
Ready. Ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, I see that you just checked. Maybe I'll check and see. Yeah, I guess I'm
ready here. Yeah.
I think I'm ready. All right, this is due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast that wishes you a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yes, that's right. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
How's she cutting?
How's she cutting?
Hopefully you'll be having some crake and you're not with a dry shite. So have a few scoops. Don't be acting the maggot. Or you'll be scuttered and knackered and in bits tomorrow.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I know. I could have done it with an Irish accent, but
Yes.
I'm not that good at it.
But I would also recommend staying away from wet shite.
No, dry shite.
Dry
Just in
and
case
wet.
you didn't know what I said, it's like, how's it going? Hopefully you're having some fun. You're not with a boring, no fun person. Rachel. Have a few drinks. Don't be acting like a fool or you'll be blind, drunk, and exhausted and in a bad way tomorrow. Anyway.
In a bad way. Okay.
Happy
Sure.
St. Patrick's Day. And this fine podcast is brought to you this time around by Home and Haute Couture. I hope I said that right.
Yes. Haute Couture. I had to look it up because I was like, how do you say that? Home and Haute Couture. This is an event put on by our realtor friend, Erica Vincent, and another realtor, or Aurora DeSalle, and Tiffany Irvine, who is a mortgage broker. And it's coming up. So we're going to tell you about it. Home and Haute Couture. You can do some Haute Couture shopping, like super high end.
Wow. Okay. Well, okay. We will find out more about that. Also coming up, Rachel is in a band. Who knew?
What?
Did you know?
I thought you guys did know that.
She's
No.
in a band.
I've been doing this my whole life, but okay.
Okay, sure. Forman wonders if you've ever had to guide somebody through the grocery store. Huh?
Just my
I
husband.
would never.
Yeah. Wow.
Don't follow me.
Yeah. But we'll begin with another episode of Is Dave the A-hole? Or in case you're okay with swearing, Is Dave the dipshit?
Right.
Well, it was both kind of.
Alternatively titled, the answer is always yes.
Well, not always. Maybe it is.
Yes,
The answer
yes.
is always yes.
Probably.
Dave is that person.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Can't wait for this.
while driving over the last, I would say 2 weeks, I think it's 2 weeks, this has happened to me now, twice while I was driving and once while my wife was driving. So I'm wondering, is it us? Are we the ones? Are we the...
Oh, you're dragging her into this.
Well, I want to, because it happened to her.
Why is it that all of the Is Dave the Asshole bits are surrounding you being a driver?
Well, because a lot of things happen when you drive, and here's the thing. Here's how I try to drive, Rachel, so that I can explain myself.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the golden rule. I try to
Get out of my way.
No. That's not true. That's not the golden rule, Forman. I try to treat drivers the way I would like to be treated while I'm driving. So, in other words,
You do?
I don't want to. Yes, of course.
Okay.
Why are you surprised by that?
Because there's been a lot of times, where that is not how you're treating the other drivers.
Like when? What do I? How do
When
I?
you
treat
give them the finger.
Yeah, that's because they didn't treat me well.
Okay. Okay, so they did it first.
How hard is that?
Sure.
It was
Okay, I'm just
earned
saying-
and
Yeah,
deserved.
they deserved it.
Fine. Okay.
I don't give fingers out just randomly. Hello, other driver.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't do that. That's not what I do.
Okay, fine,
That's not-
fine.
Like, for instance, and like when I need to get out into traffic and it's busy and there's an opening and there's a car coming, but there's an opening in the lane I need to get into, which would be the right-hand lane. I turn quickly and I move quickly because one of my pet peeves is when somebody goes in front of me like that and I'm moving along,
Yeah.
I don't want to have to hit the brakes.
Right. Don't be
Right?
a slow turner. Yeah.
Don't be a slow turner. Go. If you're in a hurry, don't go slow.
Right.
Like, don't, if you feel
Don't
the
get
need
past me and slow down.
well, yeah, don't go
Yeah.
out in front of me and just putz.
In
Yeah,
that
that's
case, you are not the asshole.
yeah, but that's not what we're talking about here.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to give you an example.
Okay, got it.
And, I always wave if somebody lets me in, allows me to go in,
Okay.
that type of thing, which is going to lead me to the question this time around. And I'm wondering if this is because, I'm maybe a little old school. I admit that I'm old. So maybe I'm old school, and maybe this is the way things work now. And I think that's why I'm asking this question, because now in 2026, and we've had this for a long time, people don't like to shop for themselves anymore. They get somebody else to get their groceries. People don't like to clean their homes. They have people come and clean their homes.
Okay.
People don't like to have to decide what to have for dinner. So they have food or they pick up food that that they can just take home and make. Things are changing, right?
Yes.
So I'm
But
wondering.
Dave still lives in the 1800s and doesn't understand any of those things.
No, I understand all of it. I just refuse. I don't.
Standing in the front yard, churning his butter,
No. I don't
watching
really.
meals be
As soon as
delivered
you
to
started
other
that,
homes.
I was
I-
like, this is a dig at me. Because I do
No,
all
I
of
don't
those
think it's a dig
things.
at you. I just think that the way we live our lives now, people are
Mm-hmm.
making money off of us, those of us who don't want to shop or don't want to have to go and don't
Yes.
want to pick up things. So you have DoorDash, and DoorDash charges you. I just don't feel like paying for that stuff, but
Right.
people do.
Yeah.
Some people want to pay for that. That's your prerogative. But I'm wondering if that whole I don't like to do this, I don't like to do that extends to how you drive, in that I don't want to wait because
I don't want to wait.
I don't want to wait. The first
Poor James
instance
Vanderbeek.
the first instance
R.I.P.
of this happening was I was in the left-hand lane. I was on Oxford Street. I'm moving along. I don't know, 65 between 65 and 70, not over 70, because I consider that speeding. And I don't want to get a ticket,
In the
although
city, yeah.
nobody seems to get tickets anymore. Anyway, so I'm doing that. I'm
You can do
traveling along,
90.
and
In
just as I'm about to pass this car on my right, and I'm just about by it, I notice their left-hand turn signal came on, and I thought, I don't know what you're doing because I'm right here.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
They don't see you.
I
Assume
guess I
I
don't
do
know.
not trust anybody.
Well, I know.
I'm
know.
already here. Like, I really
here.
hope they can.
Well,
I'm
you can
already here.
You
that.
can
Don't assume they see you. They
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, you can see in their mirror because newer cars also warn you that there's somebody, a light goes on
Yes,
or
right.
whatever,
Yeah.
ever to warn you. And I could see that
Okay, well,
along
maybe
with the
they're just
turn
signaling.
signal. I just sort of look and I go, well, I don't know where you're going because I'm right, like literally right here.
Right here.
And then within 2 seconds, the car literally veered in front of me to the point where I slammed on the brakes and I had to veer over to or they were going to hit me.
Oh, my
They
goodness.
were absolutely going to hit me. And I don't know a word for this, flabbergasted. I was like,
Right.
what
Stunned.
the hell?
Yeah, what just happened?
What was that?
No, those
Sure.
weren't the words you yelled out loud at the moment.
Well, no, probably not. Probably not. Anyway, so it turns out this was a woman, which for some reason surprised me because I usually think somebody that does that is pretty much a D-bag. And
Right.
D-bag is sort of a male territory. It's just one of those things. Although there are
Sometimes,
Karens,
yeah.
and we know that. I have no idea why. I don't know what. It wasn't like she didn't turn. She didn't turn left. She didn't do anything. She just kept going. For some reason, I
So she
felt
just
like
got in front of
she
you
was
to keep
annoyed.
driving.
She was annoyed at me, and I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand why. Like she just veered in front of me as if to say, "Hey, I need to get in,
Yeah.
and you're not letting me in."
My lane now.
Yes.
Mine.
That-
And those people always just continue on driving
Yes.
and aren't inconvenienced one bit.
Yes.
So maybe
then
she had
yesterday-
tried to get over before, but you were sitting in her blind spot for a while?
I have no idea. I just noticed the signal, and then all of a sudden, I'm trying to get out of her way. Like it was the weirdest thing.
Well-
It's when people just like hit the signal as they're turning and haven't looked before.
This is
Right,
why I'm
yeah.
wondering: is this how we like? I always feel like it's really nice if you let allow people in because people do that all the time when you're in traffic. I don't get
course.
it. I'm sort of a preventative driver. If I know I have to turn left eventually, then I generally will just head into the left-hand lane and stay there because eventually I know I'm
Right.
turning left.
Sure.
I don't want to be that
Yeah, I
guy
do that too, mostly.
that has to move over.
At
So
the
I sort
last
of-
minute, yeah.
I drive, it's just how I work. So
Well,
anyway,
but even if sometimes maybe you're lost, you didn't realize, oh no, I need to turn there.
I get that.
I mean, you still have to make sure there's not a car beside you before you turn.
And it's always nice
Yeah.
if someone lets you in. I don't want to be the person that isn't going to let you in. I just never had a chance to
But you
let
didn't
this
see
person-
her. You didn't know she wanted
I
to
didn't
get
have
over.
a chance. I
Yeah.
didn't even really understand what she was doing.
At some
Now,
point, was she driving in front of you and you kind of came up to beside her?
I don't know, and I'm not sure that there wasn't a truck or a bus I had in that right-hand lane, but I was moving very quickly by her. Like literally, they weren't going and maybe that was the issue. She needed to get. I don't know, but I was beside her when she decided.
She just
it's-
didn't look. She
Yeah.
had no idea you were
So
there.
you can answer there, or I
yeah,
can give you.
I don't think she saw you.
And or okay, so was I the a-hole?
No,
Okay, so yesterday this one
because
happened.
you
No,
didn't
she
stay there and
still
let her
cut-
slam into
Yeah.
the side of you.
Yeah,
So,
she
yes-
still
yes.
like cut you off.
Yeah.
Yesterday I had this was another woman who cut me off and immediately put the signal on and went boom right in front of me. And I
Okay, now
slammed
this
on
is
the
a
brake.
trend.
Well, that's what
Now
I'm
it's a
wondering.
trend.
I had to slam on the brake and I'm like, what the hell? And my wife was with me, and as it turned out, and because there was I don't know, it was very difficult to see, but I couldn't see in front. There was a van that was in her lane, but I couldn't see that van. I just all of a sudden had this woman go boop right in front of me. Then, as soon as we got around the van and kept going, she moved over in the right-hand lane, and I drove by her, and that was the end of it. And I just went, okay, I get why you had to move over, but you really didn't give me much of a, like...
No. A
Did we
warning.
know that you were there?
Well, okay.
Do you tend to drive beside people for long periods of time?
No, I just go. I don't really try. I don't really pay any...
I hate it. I actually try not to stay beside somebody or
No,
be
I
in
don't
their
do
blind
that
spot
either.
at all.
I just try to move along, but sometimes, like this was on Richmond Street yesterday, and it was busy. It was rush hour, and it was kind of
Yeah,
busy,
and it's hard to be weaving in and out on Richmond. Like it's not
Well,
exactly
People try.
the
Yeah,
most
okay.
wide
So,
street.
that's why I decided to bring it up today because it happened yesterday. And then the other instance, my wife was driving.
now
and
there's
we were
three?
on. Yes, we were on Wonderland
Okay,
Road.
now it might be your fault.
Wonderland Road, and it's busy. There's quite a bit of traffic, and we're headed to Costco. That's where we're going.
course.
Yes.
Lots of people are going there. It was I think like a Sunday or a Saturday morning.
That's what
And-
makes Wonderland Road a parking lot.
Exactly,
You're part of the problem.
Exactly. So we're moving along, and it's very kind of there's not a lot. But I drive this way. I don't like to tailgate. So my wife's like that too. There's a little bit of room, but I don't know that there's a lot of room. And the guy literally right beside us, all of a sudden puts on his turn signal, and just goes right in front of us. And my wife slams on the brakes and hits the horn, which I love her for.
Yes.
Hits the horn,
Finally.
and he gave us the finger. So that's why I'm wondering,
What kind of
were we
was
the
he,
a-holes?
Is he driving a Mercedes, a Lexus, a BMW,
No,
a Tesla?
A
No.
big truck.
no. But you know what he was driving? That's right, because I thought, you D-bag in your RAV4.
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 Oh, his life's already
the
sad
worst
enough.
vehicle in the world.
my
a
God, Dave.
RAV4.
RAV4s are okay.
No, they're not.
I got a Highlander.
RAV4. I should have known it was somebody in a RAV4.
Okay, I don't know.
Straight
if
out of
you're-
Woodstock.
Yeah.
If you'd told me all of those instances separately on different days, I would have been like, no, it's not your fault. But now that this has become a trend in your life,
So it's my fault.
I mean, there's got to be something in there that makes it your fault.
Foreman?
See, the way you're telling them these stories makes it seem like it's entirely not your fault.
Right.
Right.
But because there's so many, like Rachel
Right.
says, I feel like maybe your point of view isn't the point of view.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
You're
So
Like
not
my
sure.
point of view yesterday, there's a construction merge.
Yeah.
And the lane beside me had to merge into my lane.
Right.
One woman is slightly ahead of me already, so I'm slowing down and hanging back to let her, zip her in, and everyone continues on. And I'm hanging back, but then she's slowing down and going slower. And now we're both going the same speed, slow.
Oh, God. She doesn't know how to zipper merge.
Yeah,
No.
and the merge is still up ahead. There's still several car lengths between her and the end of her lane. And so then I end up going past her, and she's staring at me in the absolute pouring rain with the window open and a dart hanging out.
Of course.
Looking at me like I'm the asshole. And I'm thinking, there's
I
so much.
tried.
I made so much
tried.
room. This is such an effort for me.
I tried.
Fuck you.
I tried. Yes. I mean, I guess my
When
point...
you're a driver,
my
everybody
point-
else is the asshole.
Well, not
Yes.
yes.
Everybody
sometimes.
else. It doesn't matter if it's
like
me,
sometimes
you, or
I-
Dave.
It is true.
I know
Everyone
that
else
sometimes...
is an asshole.
I know that sometimes I make a mistake. My point here is this a new trend? That's why I'm wondering, is
For
it
you?
your
It
fault?
No.
seems like, yeah.
It seems
Well, it's
like
just-
same old.
We don't wait anymore. Like you don't. I don't mind letting someone in front of me, as Forman was just suggesting. There are instances where people need to get in, and I don't mind if you give me a chance.
So
But in
here's
these
a-
cases, they just go.
Here's a bit of a different perspective, because Jeremy will get mad that no one's letting him in. No one's letting
Right.
him over, right?
Yes.
And I'm like, put your signal on. Nobody knows you want to come over.
Oh, he doesn't
know?
put it on.
So then he's
Jeremy.
like, well, I'm just, he wants to wait till there's a space and then put the signal on and move over.
No. I don't
And
mind.
I'm like, just sit there with your signal on. Somebody will be like, oh, this person wants to
let
come
him in.
over.
Sure,
Yeah.
and,
Right?
and I
If it-
get that.
So
I get that.
I think a lot of people do that.
Well, they
And they're annoyed because you didn't let them in, but you didn't know that they wanted to come in, right?
Well, all three of them did signal, but they didn't give me much. They didn't even give me an opportunity to go, okay, I'll let you in.
Right.
I mean,
right.
in the first case, I was literally right beside her when she decided she needed in front
she
of me.
didn't see you. She didn't look.
But
she
I
didn't
thi-
check her
But
blind
then why
spot.
was she mad at me? Why did she veer into me?
Because how dare you she is just going on about her day. You get out of her way.
Yeah.
Because everyone who just decides to willy-nilly change lanes, there's never repercussions for them.
No.
Because everyone else has to slam on their brakes and move out of the
I
way.
guess.
And they just keep going.
I guess.
They
Right.
just do, keep going on. Nothing's wrong with them. They get to go where they want to go.
Yeah.
In a second, we all get out of their way. They feel like on top of the world. Why would maybe we should all start driving
I
like
don't
that?
think it's that personal. I think
Yeah.
everybody thinks
It
they're the
is
best
that
driver.
personal.
And-
It's always that personal.
Oh my God.
Behind the wheel.
Really, really, really glad I brought this up. This is DUD Underwhelming Demand Podcast with Dave, Rachel, and Forman. And this time around, this podcast is brought to you by Home and Haute Couture.
Yes, this is an event happening on March 31st. And it's free, and you can go.
Free.
Put on by our friend, Erica Vincent, who's a realtor with Revel Realty, and her colleague, Aurora DeSalle of Revel Realty, and Tiffany Irvine of Real Mortgage Associations. She's a mortgage broker. And Shop the Muse, which is like a high-end vintage designer website that you can go and shop all kinds of things. I was checking out their website. You can buy Christian Dior, like dresses and shoes, and a Fendi. There's a Fendi bikini. There's sunglasses. There's
Oh.
Gucci skirts, YSL, Dolce & Gabbana. And it's vintage stuff. So, from the 2000s and early
Yeah, it's
2000s.
curated luxury pieces from the world's most coveted fashion houses.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Wow.
Anyway-
You mean the stuff that that normally you wouldn't be able to afford, but maybe you can.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
high-end,
Some of it.
archival designer vintage clothing.
I
This
mean,
is it.
I would say the cheapest thing, there's something for $82, but then there's stuff for like $1,500. So
It's-
it
but yeah,
really
but,
just depends.
Like, it's really the kind of stuff you always thought, well, I'll never be able to get that. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you can.
Maybe you can.
This is
Maybe
your
you can.
opportunity. It'll be, and it's not online, it's in person.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, where is this event? Where's this event? Because it
Okay.
seems to me this event has two realtors and a mortgage agent. So it's pretty much everything you need to get a house, right?
Well,
I mean,
this
that's
is
what you
your
need.
chance to, get some expert advice for
Right.
free from these real estate professionals, a mortgage broker, and they're ready to guide you through your home finding journey. So, it's springtime. So people start looking for homes. The real estate market really picks up right now. So you can go to them, get some advice maybe on how to list your home or how to shop for a home or what the market's doing right now, how to get a mortgage, what the best rates are, whatever, and also and shop the Muse, right? Because they'll be there too. This is a pop-up shop that they're doing. It's happening at
March
Lumen
31st.
House. Yeah, March 31st.
Where's that? Where's Lumen House?
On
Right
Richmond
downtown
Street.
Richmond.
On Richmond Street downtown. Yeah, Lumen
Okay.
House on Richmond Street, March 31st, 6 to 8 p.m. They've got tickets. They're free, but they're tickets on Eventbrite that you can go to, and you can check out Erica's website if you want, Erica Vincent at Revel Realty. And we're going to post it in our show notes and all of that too. So we'll have all the links for you there.
Okay.
Home and Haute Couture.
This is Due to Underwhelming Demand. It's a podcast, of course, with Dave, Rachel, and Forman, and it's the podcast that's perfect for St. Patrick's Day because it goes great with a pint of Guinness. As a matter of fact,
Does it?
it sounds better the more Guinness you drink. So
And
Aaron,
then if
go
you
bra.
listen to us on two times speed,
Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah.
also
Then
good.
it sounds like we're Irish.
Yes.
So,
Aaron, go bra. Ireland forever.
Okay, good.
yeah.
All right.
And I have no segue.
Yeah, segue from that, Forman. Go for it.
Yeah,
now that
try
you can
that.
now that you can buy Guinness in the grocery store,
I know.
Ah, very
Yes,
good.
you can. You can.
you know where to buy it, but I don't know where to buy anything else in the grocery store, and no one should ever follow me around the store. But my wife Ashley has found herself guiding others through groceries.
What?
Why?
Being a grocery guide
Why?
to complete
What is
strangers.
that? I don't know what that means.
What's
where you show up, say someone arrives around the same time as you, you're both getting carts,
Right.
you maybe nod at each other,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
once you start, you go right to the produce is right there at the start,
Yes.
and then they say, "Oh, you're getting that kind of apple. Why are you choosing those apples?"
What?
Well, because I don't know, maybe they're crispier, or maybe they're cheaper, or maybe these ones are the ones on sale this week. Oh, okay. So you put those apples in your cart. And then you go down through the entire store and essentially follow your guide around and ask them questions about everything she's buying.
You kidding me?
You buy the same thing
Are you telling me that somebody actually followed your wife around the grocery store?
at No Frills last weekend.
Why?
That's very.
I don't. That's never happened to me.
That's highly unusual and really weird.
I mean, they weren't attached to each other, but he clearly
Wow.
needed her advice on everything. And she felt that he probably had a family, like it wasn't a single guy, but he had no idea what he was doing.
Then why was he there?
I don't.
Why
Was
was
probably told to be
Like,
there.
His
I mean,
wife probably said, "Go get groceries."
Well, yeah,
So
I
he
freely
did, and he
admit that.
found another wife to tell him how.
Well, I freely admit that I'm not lost in a grocery store. I know where everything is to a certain extent, but I don't. I have many questions. I always have at least one or two questions from the list that I've been given from my wife.
Yeah.
So I just say to her, "Well, I'm planning to go at maybe 9 a.m. or whatever. So hopefully you're available because you'll probably get 2 or 3 texts." Because
Yep.
Yeah. A
I
phone
don't
call,
really
a picture.
Maybe yes, a picture.
If I send Jeremy, I need to be readily by the phone, just in case. Why is that? Why can't you figure it out on your own?
Well,
We
because
do.
because if I figure it out on my own, 9 times out of 10, my figured out on my own comes home and it's the wrong thing, and I don't like that. I
No.
don't like being I don't like being told I got the wrong thing. I don't like being told that this isn't what I asked for.
Right.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
So-
Even though we know it's probably
Yes.
fine, or it's close enough, or
Yes.
it's basically the same, you're not
We're-
going to think that.
We're okay with it. That's why we didn't bother asking.
Okay.
And that's
Except
where
that
we need to make sure
you're
it's
not
absolutely precise.
You're not okay with it.
And I will ask you, but I will not ask anyone else. I'm not asking anyone else.
I don't even talk to anybody at the.
I don't talk to anybody at the grocery store either,
Ever.
other than like the people checking me out.
Yes, that's
I've
who
never,
I talk to.
The only
Yes.
thing I've ever asked an employee is if I genuinely can't find an item. Hey,
Yes.
where are the whatever?
Yes.
And then they
Right.
just say, "Oh, aisle
Sure.
9."
But
okay, I'll find it.
I'm not
Yes.
talking to anybody else. I mean, not that I wouldn't if I ran into somebody I know or whatever. Sure,
Yeah.
but I always feel like when I go to the grocery store, I'm on a mission, and I just want to complete my mission. You know, as
You need a
as
very specific list.
That's right. Expediently as I can. I don't want to, I don't want to be wasting my time in the grocery store.
Right.
I want to get it. I want to do it right, and I want to do it as quickly as I can. And I don't want to
had
bother anybody.
I've had a man ask me where things are. Like that's happened a couple times, I think.
And you
Hey, do
didn't-
you know
and
where?
while you
and
were
I'm
not
like,
working there?
Yeah, like I don't work here, but I think it's over there. And he's like, okay.
That's interesting. What?
Yeah.
What are,
But if
who
I'm
are
looking
these
for
men?
something, I am asking an employee.
Yeah, who are these men asking other customers?
I don't
That
know.
are women.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I would never do that. I mean, I would
I think
ask
the men are there and their wives have said go shopping and they have a question and their wives aren't answering their phones. So they have to find another wife at the store who can help them.
I'm not finding another. No, thank you. I don't. No. Look.
Not fine. I don't want another wife.
No,
Thanks.
I'm good with what I. And the other thing is, I'm pretty sure that the other wives in the store are, they don't know what my wife wants either.
No, they don't. No.
So
Like-
what's the point?
But I posted this on the Country 104 Facebook page,
Oh yeah,
and a lot of people say, like Lori, who listens to us, actually says, I've had lots of men ask for advice on certain products, never
Really?
women.
no, I don't.
Really? Advice
I
on like
never
which
asked.
one should I get?
Yeah, I guess.
No, not
Ellen,
me.
who says, absolutely happens all the time. I'm a cashier at No Frills. I do it all the time.
I get.
Yeah, but
I,
you're the employee, so
I get
more
asking
people would
an-
ask you.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
understand asking an employee, but I don't
Right.
understand.
No, I
just
think Ellen dishes
randomly
out the advice without
following,
being asked.
Following a woman through the
Oh.
grocery store is weird.
Yeah, and
It is
creepy.
weird.
Like when
It is
you
creepy.
said to me she was followed through the grocery store, I'm like, fuck yeah, that's terrible. And it's, always a
I
man
think she had
following
some
a woman.
separation, but then kept seeing the guy. and
But then
kept
he
having
was
more
like
questions,
asking
you know?
questions. I'm like, okay, so
constantly.
he's not like stalking her.
That's
just-
weird. Just weird.
It is
There's
weird.
something weird about
Again,
that. Is
I
weird.
would
And
never-
it's off-putting as a woman. Trust, like, if you're a man and you're thinking of doing that, don't, please. That's off-putting. Makes us feel unsafe. We don't want to be followed.
Okay.
Don't
No.
talk to
I
us,
don't think
nothing.
I would, and I can't think of any retail setting I would do that in.
Right.
Of any kind. Like,
No, not
You have
at
a
all.
cell phone, call home.
Yeah.
Call home
well,
and ask.
if I'm shopping gift wise for my wife, obviously I'm not going to get advice from her. But
Right.
I've certainly asked women in say a clothing store. I've gotten help before. Maybe on a size, maybe on that
women
kind of
that
thing,
work
but-
there or
Yes,
other
yes,
customers?
but not other customers.
Right. Yeah.
no,
no.
exactly.
Ever.
Yeah.
So weird.
Listen to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast that may or may not be on March break. How could you tell anyway?
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
No.
You can't.
No.
We're Dave, Rachel, and Forman. Hey, and thanks to Home and Haute Couture for sponsoring this fine podcast.
Yes, hosted by our friend Erica Vincent, who works at Revel Realty. She's a realtor.
Yeah.
Aurora DeSalle and Tiffany Irvine. And Erica was showing me the website Shop the Muse that's
Right.
going to be there last Thursday. I see her every Thursday. And so there's lots of really
Why do you
cool
see her?
vintage
Where do you see her
designs.
every Thursday?
At church. We go to church.
Oh,
She goes to my church.
on Thursdays?
Yes. Well, we have band practice on Thursdays, so everybody's there on Thursdays.
Okay.
Band?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
that you're in?
You're in
Yes.
you're in a band?
Didn't you guys know that I was in a band?
No.
No.
Like
No,
it's a
but your
brass
father.
band.
What like a
Yeah,
what is this
I've
like?
always been in since I was like a teen.
So is this
That's
a
high school.
No, I was,
so
well,
we're
I was
not,
in the high school band.
we're not talking about a group here. We're talking about like a band.
Yes.
Like band camp.
Yes. I did go to band camp.
Yeah. There's a difference between Rachel's in a band to Rachel's in band.
I'm in band. Yeah, I'm not in a
band,
band.
yes.
All right.
Well, I
I
am
did-
in a
I-
band.
I
You
also went to a
actually
band
did
camp,
go to
but-
band camp.
Yes,
One
I
time
did.
at band camp.
Yeah.
Many
okay.
times. Music. It was called music camp. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
sometimes I did vocal. Sometimes I did band. 'Cause
Okay.
you could
What
pick
did
different?
What do you play?
I play the E flat horn, which kind of
Okay,
looks like a mini
okay.
tuba.
We're going to put a horn that big, Rach.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't know what it is. How did you guys not know? I've known you
Where
guys
does
for
that
almost
horn-
20 years.
So is it
well,
like
Forman,
a,
I've known for 20 years.
I seem to recall years ago in school. Is it like a baritone?
Yeah, it's like a little baritone.
Oh, smaller than a baritone.
A bit smaller than a baritone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like
And-
a French horn?
No.
Like it's- no.
Looks like a baritone, but it's like smaller.
So when you
Sax?
play, are you doing from
No, a baritone like a brass.
from
No, that's the tuba. I don't
What do
play that
you
part.
play?
I play like the harmonies, kind of.
Well, give us
Of the
what
song.
how does it sound? Can you give us?
I don't know. Like.
Oh, come on. Oh, so you're a little higher then. You're like a trumpet.
Yeah, I'm like under the right under the trumpet. So Julia plays trumpet, which is called
Oh,
cornet.
the kids are. Oh, so the whole
Where
family's
we
in the
are.
band. Everybody's in the band.
Yes, me and the kids. Me and the kids are in the band.
Oh, I
It's
know
a
what
family
it looks
band.
like.
Oh, you looked it up.
Yeah. Just looking at this picture of this guy.
Playing the E flat horn.
Oh,
Yeah.
that looks. It
Yeah,
looks
it's
very
Rachel.
similar to a French
It's
horn.
me. E flat. Yeah, exactly.
It's like
That's
a
right.
little tuba.
That's right. So that's what
little
I
tuba.
play.
Okay,
In high school, I did play the French horn
of course you
because
did.
that's like the equivalent, but we don't have French horn. So we go to the Salvation Army Church, and so there's bands. We have bands at our church. That's just
Is
like-
everybody in the band?
yeah. Most people are in the band, or they've learned. They've had to learn.
Okay.
And
So,
rehearsals are on
you
Thursdays.
have to learn?
And well, no, you don't have to, but my kids have to.
And what is and okay? So hang on.
Sounds
What-
fun.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
everybody's in the band, what does Jeremy play?
He doesn't. No, Jeremy doesn't read music or any. Like he can't do any of that. He doesn't read music. He can't.
Well,
He didn't grow up in this. He just has
Oh.
to come.
okay, but
So
you're
him and some of the other dads that also don't play music, like Erica's husband,
right.
sit and play games like cards while we all have band practice.
So they have to listen to your practice.
Well, they're downstairs in the there's a gym in our church,
Okay.
Yeah.
and they sit in the gym and play
Right.
cards, and then
And
we
you guys
go
are-
upstairs and practice.
Right, in a different room.
Yes, yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Where's
But
all
I
the
feel like in a church you're
Well,
still
at the time when we're on, there's 3 different bands rehearsing, and then the 4th band starts as we're finishing up, and then the 5th band is like
5
they
bands?
start it like
Hell,
later.
What is
'cause
the
it's a
battle
senior-
of the battle of the
Oh,
bands?
there's lots, yeah. So we're in the beginner band, and because
Wait a
my
second,
kids
but you've
just
been
started
playing-
a couple years ago.
You said you actually went to music camp, band
Yes.
camp. You were playing.
Oh,
you've
I've
been
been
in
on.
a band
We've
since
gone
high
on band
school.
trips. We've went to.
Why are you just in the beginner band?
Well, then I stopped playing for about 15 years.
Uh-huh.
So then I restarted when my kids were old enough to begin. And I was like, okay, I'll join the I knew they were going to fight it, but I'm like, you have to, everybody has to do this. This is what we all do every Thursday. We come here, whether we like it or not. You learn music, you take these lessons, and that's too bad. So I thought, I'll join the band. So I'll be in the band with them so that it'll give them more incentive to be there. And it
All right,
does.
so the kids play.
The 3 of us do
One
it
of-
together.
one- your oldest daughter is playing a trumpet. Is she good at it?
She was playing trumpet. Yeah, she's pretty good.
Okay.
She's not bad, like for her age. But then actually, she just switched to percussion. Foreman, that's
Yeah.
your thing.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what is she?
She's very excited to play the drums, and
Oh,
right.
there's a triangle in one song that she has to play too.
That's
So
hard.
I always wanted to be the triangle person.
No, you don't.
She's got a switch between the bass drum and the snare and the triangle.
Whenever you go see, like if you go to Orchestra London or the orchestra's there and they have maybe vocalists or whatever, if you ever pay attention to the people playing, the percussionists, I like that. I enjoy, they're the ones that
They're
all
busy.
of a sudden they hit a cymbal, they'll boom, they'll hit the cymbals I like that.
And then you got to move over here and play this thing.
Yeah, I always enjoyed that.
And follow all the music and count and so that's hard.
Here's the one thing I know about. I took music in high school, and one of the things that I knew, I began my musical endeavors in public school, and I really wanted to play something but all the trumpets were gone. Then I couldn't do the drums because somebody got that, so I ended up on clarinet, which I really
clarinet.
I never wanted
Did you
really to
squeak
be
that
a
a lot?
clarinet. Anyway, I learned to play the clarinet, which allowed me to move on to the saxophone. And here's what why I wanted to play.
You can't just start on sax?
No, you should learn to play the clarinet first and then move to saxophone. They're similar, but they're different.
You got to butcher one before you butcher the next.
Yeah,
I've never played a reed instrument, so I have no idea.
No. I did, and I got pretty good on this. I got good on the clarinet, which allowed me to move on to the saxophone. But part of the reason I wanted to do the saxophone is I sucked at playing the guitar, and I couldn't play drums, but I wanted to have a cool instrument.
Right.
I wanted,
So you
like
picked
if
the
you
sax?
play guitar, well, that was the thing. You wanted to be a musician because maybe girls would like you because you're a musician, or maybe you were in the band. Not that band, Rachel. Not the band you're talking about.
Not a brass band?
No.
You want to be in a band, not
You
band.
want to be in a band, not in a band playing what are you playing? The B-flat horn.
E-flat.
That's not a sexy instrument. You know what I'm saying?
No. That makes
but
me
it's
think
very
of
pretty when you can play it
Christmas
well.
caroling.
Well, yeah. Yes, we do play quite a few Christmas carols. You're right. It is the Salvation Army, so we do that.
Yeah. Is your band good? So you're in the junior band with
We're
all the
in the
kids.
beginner band.
The beginner band.
But then actually this year there was a few other littler kids that got old enough. So they have like a 4-person like really beginner band. And then there's one above us that's like a junior band, and then there's like another band. Then there's 2 other bands. And the senior band is like adults, and they play every Sunday. So every Sunday they play.
Wow.
There's like 30 of them probably.
Blowing me away.
Band.
There's a lot of bands here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and a lot of people then become music teachers. So now we have a lot of music teachers who are now teaching the bands. We have legit, people who do this for a living and who have gone to school for that kind of thing, now teaching us how to do it, right? And my kids.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Which
got a lot of
band
talent.
is there a dad band where there's like 3 drummers and 6 guys playing bass?
No. Well, my dad used to be in the senior band forever. Like for my
Well, he's
So when you
a teacher.
mention
He should.
yes, and he led my bands quite often, and a lot of bands when I was younger.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, he led our one band and took us to England and the Netherlands when I was like 22 or something like that.
You went on a
England,
band
what?
trip.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, we've gone to England, the Netherlands. We've gone to Bermuda. I went to, I got to go play in the Rose Bowl Parade in California
There you
on
go.
New Year's Day one year. Was
Was that the
part of,
French
like, a
horn or was
mass-
that the B flat?
That was the French. No, it was the E flat horn. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess they're easy to carry. You don't
Well,
want to be
it's like
playing the
carry
tuba
on.
in a marching band. I always felt like that's
Yeah, that's hard. They give
That's
you
a lot to
straps
ask.
for that.
Get a harness for that thing.
They give you a harness. Yeah.
yeah.
But
And now
that's
Rachel has it
too
on
big.
her ceiling in her bedroom.
Okay. Now we've got too far. Okay. All right.
This is a church band, Forman.
and by the way,
You've
Dave,
taken, now that
Church band.
yeah.
but this is just so to make sure we all know, and it's very clear, being in band or a band in high school, either one, because I was in all of them, doesn't do shit with girls.
Well, sometimes
I don't know what it does, 'cause I
Sometimes
guess-
you have to explore the source, Foreman.
Not the
And those
activity.
drums. That was cool.
It was you're the drummer in all kinds of bands. You really tried it every which way. Nothing worked for you.
Nope.
Look, Ringo's a great drummer, but which one? Come on.
Yeah.
Which one are you
7,
going to choose
8,
of all
9,
the Beatles?
Yeah,
9
every-
strikes and you're out.
yeah.
10 strikes and you're out.
Yeah.
11 strikes.
Anyway, there's a little something new that you've learned about me.
Yes. You're in a band.
Yeah.
What do you? What kind of music do you play?
Church music. Like different, I don't know, hymns, but also
okay.
well, the Salvation Army has our own, like people write music in the church for the church and different arrangements of.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Right. Wow.
Sure.
All right. Well, good for you.
Not all of it, but a
Rachel's
lot of
in
it.
a band.
I am, and I have been forever.
Okay. Well,
I've always done music lessons and music.
Okay. Well, if you're ever marching in a parade, you let us know because I'm coming.
No.
What do you mean? No.
Not telling you anything.
Find out.
We'll find out.
Oh, God. Forman will bring his drum or something.
Ba-rum-pa-pum-pum.
This is due to Underwhelming Demand. It's Dave, Rachel, and Forman. This is the podcast that's brought to you this time around by Home and Haute Couture. Don't forget the event on March 31st.
At Lumen House on Richmond Street. Yeah, 6 p.m.
Yeah, go. It's free. Get
Yeah.
tickets. Go to
Yeah.
Eventbrite and get tickets. Thank you. Support them because they're supporting us and our podcast. And if you would like to sponsor the podcast or know someone that might, everything you need is on our website, underwhelming.ca.
Yeah. A sponsorship. You can buy us a coffee. You can send us a voice note. We love those. Haven't
all
had them in a
there.
couple weeks.
all
You
there.
can send us a message, whatever. April purchased a hoodie from us.
Oh, we have merch.
We
That's
have
right.
merch. You can go to our DUD Shop. So Shop DUD on our website. She says, "Thank you, Rachel. I love the sweatshirt. You guys are just the best. I listen to your podcast every Saturday morning when I'm cleaning my house, and now I actually look forward to cleaning.
Oh,
Keep up the good work."
That's
from
great.
April.
Oh, I like
Thank
that.
you, April. That's
Okay.
so nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Pam bought us 6 coffees. And
Thank you, Pam.
All she says was thanks for the laugh each week.
We
Thanks for the
appreciate
laughs.
that. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Pam. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. You can also leave comments. I mean, we are on TikTok. I know, 3 people of our age, ticking and talking.
Ticking and talking. That's right.
Last week, Rachel, you're talking about having an inner monologue.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Nobody.
Kyle says his is unusually loud when he's golfing.
Okay. Yeah. I think mine turns off when I'm golfing. It goes on autopilot.
mine
Like,
gets-
you suck
mine
too
gets-
much.
Mine gets very loud when I'm going.
Right. Queen Brielle, Queen Brie, sorry, who is Canadian because beside her name is a Canadian flag, but she says, my inner monologue sometimes has an accent, usually English or Scottish.
Really?
That's pretty
That's
cool.
curious.
That is
Interesting.
curious. That's very curious.
I think mine just sounds like me.
Well, you're terrible at accents. That's why. We knew that. We know that.
Right. Yeah.
And as
you
another
did.
comment-
You knew that, but you didn't know I was in a band.
No, but we do
Right.
know you're not very good. We did lots of St. Patrick's Day radio shows, Rachel.
Ooh, top of the morning.
Oh,
to
she
ya.
did it.
Yeah.
We weren't going to escape without that.
I know.
No. But as another comment on TikTok says about your story of going full Karen in Mexico,
Yes. Yeah.
It's me says full Karen Rachel is my favorite Rachel.
Oh, okay. Well, she's not my favorite. I'm not super proud of that, but
Yeah.
it happened.
Foreman and I are very used to full Karen Rachel.
Yeah. If anybody's going to get full Karen, it's both of you. Right.
We know.
Sure.
Yes.
And then Megan has commented, since Rachel, you jumped us on board of the trend of showing the baby pictures of us.
Oh, that
every
thing.
business is doing. Ashley had no idea. She helps run a business. And she had no idea about this trend. We're like, every single business is, this is who runs our business. This is who does our marketing.
Yeah, I
this is
know.
who makes sure
Yeah.
we get paid.
Yes.
Like, everybody's doing it.
Yes.
We did it. It's cute. It's adorable. Megan also sent us, we haven't posted it yet, but clearly we're gonna, a picture of her as a child.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
With her own caption
Okay.
that says, this is the girl who is known for gifting her sister gifts in a particular theme, which is often referenced on the Due to Underwhelming Demand podcast.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, what a cutie.
Little baby Megan.
Oh,
drawer
okay.
full of
We'll
dicks.
post that. Thank you,
Okay.
Megan.
Drawer.
Who would have
sure.
known?
Now we know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Very
what she would be
cute.
famous for as an adult.